Okay, in the last part we added hit counter stats in a new layer, health to the player, and make the monster turn around towards the player when it's hit by a bullet. In this part we are going to make explosions. First, very important, select layer 1. Second, double click on the layout, sprite, place, open, explode. Notice the black background. The black background is made for screen effects, and this will work as an additive effect. With very little means you can make an explosion that fades away with additive effect. Let's save this. It's good practice to move this outside because we don't want to include this in the game screen when we start. Now we shall do the explosion effect. We can use additive blend or screen blend. The screen blend is dependent of the graphic card includes Pixel Shader 2.0, while the additive blend can run on any computer and is not dependent of the graphic card. Now, if you want to know if you have Pixel Shader in your graphic card, you can select Project and Application 1, and you see in the Properties Pixel Shader. And on my computer I have Pixel Shader 2.0. Let's select the explosion. In the Properties we expand the effect and click Add. Now I'm going to select the screen effect. Screen. Maybe double click. Yes, it works. Didn't have an OK button. The cool thing with additive is when sprites or explosions overlap each other, you get an even more brighter effect of the explosion, giving it some sort of animation. So we want an explosion when the bullet hit monster. First I need to change the name to explosion. Then in the event sheet editor we add a new action under collision between bullet and monster. New action. We select the system action. Now click the create tab and we select create object, explosion, select the X coordinate, bullet, size and position, get X, Y coordinate, bullet, get Y, and click finish. Now shall we see what this looks like? We want the explosion to fade away. The first thing we want to do is to decrease the opacity under the always event. And when the opacity is 0, which is fully transparent, you don't see it, then we want to destroy the explosion object. New action. Explosion. Select the Appearance tab. Now, we can take the current value by selecting Explosion, Appearance, Get Opacity. And then we add Subtraction by 1 and click Finish. Let's try this. Seems to work. Now we want to destroy the explosion object, so we add a new event, explosion, select appearance, compare opacity, and less or equal to 0. Finish. Add new action, explosion, misc, and destroy. So when the opacity is less or equal to 0, it will destroy the object. Now, to add some fun touch to the game, we can include some sound effects. So double-click the layout editor and select direct sound. Double-click. Then go to event sheet editor, and in the start of the layout, select new action, direct sound, and we pick the load file. And this is a file where your current project is, or where your exe file is. First, I want to add a very nice explosion effect, and this will be assigned to channel 0. Each channel can make an overlapping sound. And select finish, and new action, direct sound, load file, and here we add the sound when we shoot, and this will go under channel 1, so you can hear both the shooting and explosion at the same time. Finish. In the event on collision between bullet and monster, we add the explosion sound, direct sound, and play, channel 0, no loop. Finish. In the left click and left double click, we want the bullet sound to appear. New action, direct sound, play, channel 1. And left double click event, new action, direct sound, play, channel 1. Click finish. And now we run the game.